Hi, Mark Diaz here for 2danimation101.com. This is an update for ArtWarz. We are still on research and development of the mini games. And just so you know, for the context of this, in the ArtWarz universe, there's gonna be multiple monsters, and each of those monsters is going to be a different mini game that is going to help you stimulate your visual intelligence so you can become better at drawing, right? And one, for example, is like the angles, another to draw circles, another to measure proportions. All of that are skills that you as an artist develop when you're drawing, right? Well, we want you to also have fun with these mini games, like taking those mini games and then building those skills, so every time you come back to the paper, you are a little bit better and better and better, and that accelerates your learning. And also it accelerates because it's fun. So I want to show you an update that we did for the angle game, and that update is this. Each one of these is going to be a different monster. This is going to be one version of the monster. This one is going to be a harder monster, and this one is going to be even harder. And then this one is going to be way harder, and then this one also harder, and finally this is going to be a harder monster. And so this is like a beginner, right? All you have to do is identify the angle right here, and this is very useful for when you are drawing, right? What I'm building here is my observation of the inclination for when I'm drawing. How does that apply for you when you're drawing something? Well, if I'm drawing something from reference and I'm drawing a character, I start to pay more attention to the inclination of the jaw, for example. If I'm drawing this character, then I can be a little bit more aware of this inclination of the jaw, right? And if I start drawing and I do this, then I can already see that I'm starting on the wrong track. Because look, this is, for me, this is going to be the face of this character, right? And these are the ears. This is something else. This is not it. Not because it's ugly. This drawing is not ugly or is not wrong. No. None of that. It's just that the angle of this is different than this one. These two are completely different angles. Let me just show the layers and isolate this. Can you see the inclination? There is a difference between this angle and this angle. And if you cannot tell the difference, you're going to get it wrong, right? So that is the purpose, to be able to see this, and then compare the angles, and then no, it's not like that. It should be like this. This is the correct angle, right? Around there. So if I try it again, let me share the screen, and then I am more aware of this, then I can now start on the right path, feeling this angle. This will come from, if you don't have this visual skill of getting the angles right, then you can start getting it. After playing and battling those monsters, you're gonna start paying it more and more attention to the angles, right? And now this is starting to look okay, right? So that's the purpose. Just a simple game where getting the lines right, the angle right. In here, you don't get instant feedback, right? Like when you get the angle right or you get it wrong, you don't know. So that's why most students take longer to get it right, because they start drawing their character, a reference, and then they start like, yeah, this is the jaw, and it's too open because the angles are wrong. And then why is my character looking so different? And they don't know. But the thing is, in a video game, the moment you get the angle wrong, bam, you get it wrong, and the characters are going to do less damage. So let me show you the mini game of the lines. Now we did an update. There's gonna be the 6 monsters, right? This was the first one. And then the second one, this one is a little bit harder. And so I need to be able to identify. Okay, so from here, which one do you think it is? I'm guessing between this one and this one. I would say this one. Yes. And when you get it right, you get like ding, a little incentive, like feedback right there, and I love it. And then what if I get it wrong? This is going to be another one. The correct answer I'm gonna say is probably between, oh my god, between these three. And I would say, I think this is the correct answer. I'm going to pick another one. Yes, I got it. So in here, it gives you the feedback like, oh, careful, these are the wrong answers. This is the right answer. And that, I think this is pretty cool. It's going to help you learn a lot, and it's also really fun. And then these ones get harder and harder, right? This one and this one and this one. I'm going to attempt doing this one. Let's see if you can do it with me. From here, I'm thinking probably this one, but no, this one is a little bit too up, right? It should be more, this point should go a little bit down. How about this one? Maybe this one, but this one I'm feeling like it's too down. I'm gonna say this one. I got it right. So here's the thing. While I'm trying to show you this game, I'm honestly engaged. I got a little bit nervous first because I'm like, oh yeah, I know how to draw, so I'm gonna show you how I get it right. So I felt a little bit of pressure. But in the game, you're gonna be in the middle of a battle, so this is going to be exciting. When you get it right, you're like, yes, and then you do a lot of damage. And by the way, these monsters, the ones that require you to think more, they're going to be weaker, right? You need less hits to kill them. But when you get it wrong, they're going to do more damage to you. So this is going to be very exciting. Like, right? That's the passion of video games. When you get it right, like, oh, yes! And when you get it wrong, that's the passion we want to start with you. And all that passion is not just going to be excitement, it's going to be passion that is building and motivating you to learn the angles so you can later be able to draw all of this. You see that angle, and then your passion for the angles starts kicking in. Like, oh, I need to, this is how. We haven't tested yet because the game is not out there, but my hypothesis, I'm thinking like a scientist, is that this is going to accelerate everybody's learning so fast. That's why I'm super excited with ArtWarz. So let me show you the last game. Don't think I'm getting away with it. This is the last one, the hardest. So first I start eliminating, right? So I'm going to say maybe this one, no. And then this one, no, 2 down. This is a good contestant, right? The difference between these, it's very, very small, and that's what makes it so engaging. I'm guessing this is the right answer. This one, no. This one is 2 down. I'm checking others to see if I like another one. I'm gonna say this one. It was another one. Oh, damn. So your attack fails, right? And that was actually, there's another one. Damn it. Anyway, I was killed here. Not killed, but I would take damage. Later, I'm gonna show you how this would look this is only a prototype. In the game, I'm gonna show you how we are assembling it in RPG Maker. And then we have this, right? Let's see. I'm gonna see which one it is. Probably this one. No, but no. This one is so hard. Not that one. No. 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 Not this one. Okay, it has to be between this one, or I would say this one. Oh, I was so far. Anyway, those two are really hard, and those two require a lot of thinking. And here's the thing, that part where you just stop and analyze and start measuring with your brain, guess what? You're doing math. You are doing something that a lot of people think they hate. A lot of artists, I don't like math. You are doing math. But you're doing it in a very fun, entertaining way. You're measuring angles. You're actually comparing, like, these angles can be measured in degrees, and you're in your mind you're measuring degrees. So you are actually doing math, but this is going to be fun math. I suck at writing. Fun. Look at that. Let me try it again. Fun math. Okay. You are doing fan math, and that's what it's so exciting about this. Now, that's one of the prototypes that we already have it ready. We're just assembling it. I'm gonna show you how it looks in the game. But in another video, another update, I showed you, but in here I'm extending a little bit more. And here's the next. This one, the circle battles. This is just for you to practice drawing circles. Now, for this one, let me just show it to you. There's going to be 5 different monsters. This is the monster for the simple circle. Very easy. You have an outline to follow. And then this one is the circle is broken up a little bit. And now you have to fill it in the blanks. And then this one is harder, right? You just have to keep measuring your distance from the center and get it right. And then this one is super hard. You have to fill in all of that. And then the extreme, you have nothing but a diameter, a radius. And from the radius, you have to circle it, right? So you're gonna see me fail attempting this. And now, of course, for ArtWarz, I know not everybody has a drawing tablet, so at some point in the game, you can tell the game, like, I don't have a drawing tablet, so we're going to remove this from you, right? But if you have a drawing tablet, or if you're playing it on an iPad, then it's going to be perfect because you can draw on it. Actually, in here, I don't think you can see the circle very well. I'm gonna try to bring this closer. Hopefully in there you can see it a little bit better, right? Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is attempt to do this circle, right? And that's in simple. I'm gonna make it smaller. Okay, I got nervous, but here's the thing. I've never had so much fun drawing a circle. This is the truth. Okay, let me start again. Look at that, you're getting feedback. Ding. When you're getting it right, you get ding, ding. Let me do it again without me let me show you the actual screen like there. So you can see the experience is very fun. Look, you're having okay, look at that. The circle is obviously not perfect, but I'm getting a really strong. There are several things happening in here. One thing is, like, yeah, I'm learning to draw circles, but the most powerful skill you're building here is your eye-hand coordination. Like, I'm constantly telling my hand, like, go this way. Constantly, and whenever I'm getting out of the way, I'm kind of calibrating all the time. That little calibration is building my skills on drawing. So let me show you the other ones. This is very exciting. I'm gonna show you the next monster, this one. Ooh, now we have spaces, but I think I can handle it. I got one wrong. And that one is it was a little bit harder, and then this one is harder even. So I'm gonna start here. Oops, I accidentally topped off this game. So let me try it again on medium. Ooh, not bad. Really nice. My score, 97. Let's do a hard one. Oh. Okay, I have to put these two things together and I start here. And you can go in either direction. You can go that direction, right? This is unnatural for me. That I'm more used because I'm a lefty. For me, I am better drawing in this direction. For you, maybe in that direction, or actually it doesn't matter, right? It goes to whatever you've been practicing, but I've been doing in my notebook, I've been drawing circles like this, and it's boring. This is way more fun. I mean, I do it because I kind of have to, and it's like I'm doing it because I'm gonna get an outcome. But this one, I do it because I wanna do it. It's fun. So let me try another one. The next monster, I'm gonna share the screen. That was high, right? Now let's try actually this one again, but now on the direction that I like. Look at that! Oh my God, that's a personal record. This is just me honestly being happy because I got it. When we released this, I brought my family. There was a birthday, etc. And everybody, I brought all my nephews, and then do this. I was so excited, and I was getting it wrong. My nephews got it better than me, and I was like, and now I got it. I should have practiced more before showing it. So now I'm a little bit more practiced. And here's the thing. I take that, and that training is allowing me for when I create a character, here's the marker, I can now start with a circle without, actually that was not bad. But from that circle, I can now start drawing everything else, right? The circle usually, for a lot of people, is very tough. And now with this training, I can go like, okay, I just ghosted the line, and then I draw it again. There you go, a circle, really nice. And from there, I continue. Now, that is a basic skill that not everybody has. Like, a lot of people have to do the circle and kind of mold it, like, oh. And with this training, you're gonna just swipe it and get a circle right there, right? So yeah, it's a lot of fun. So let me try. I'm gonna try attempting the one that is harder, the extreme one. Let's do that one. This is each one of these is going to be a different monster. This one is going to be the hardest one. I just have to continuously measure my line from the center and guiding through an invisible circle that I need to imagine. This empowers you to start imagining things that are not there. It's the same thing when you draw a face of a character that is not there. You have a blank canvas, but in your brain, you already see a lot of stuff that a beginner doesn't see. Yeah? This is where you're training that skill. Let me show you again here. Let's try it. Oops, way off. Ah! Yes. Okay. Damn! I got only 3 hits. But that is pretty a lot of fun. When I was going out, you probably noted like, oh, this guy is getting it wrong. Right? Let me try it again. Oops, now I went too far. Oops. Ah! I'm dead. Damn it. I want to get something that is a little bit more decent. Come on, I'm the teacher. Yes. Yes. Oops. Okay, not bad actually. And the interesting thing is that, yeah, you're probably not going to ever draw a circle that slow. But the most important skill you're getting here is guiding your hand, is eye-hand coordination, something that a lot of people talk about. And how do I develop it? But practice, just practice. And that is so in the clouds that we don't know exactly what to do. Well, now we're going to have a game that actually exercise the eye-hand coordination. Every time I got it wrong, and when you start playing it, when you get it wrong, you're going to guide your hand. No, a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, and that's going to start building the skill. This is the exciting part. Now, how are these mini games going to be shown in ArtWarz in the game? So remember, for the game engine we're using is RPG Maker, which is pretty cool, and we already have a bunch of monsters to use, and we have tons of video mini games that we're still developing. We're probably going to take, I don't know, a long time, probably a whole year, just developing mini games and mini games, and we want to release this game when we have around probably at least 20 monsters. So what we want is for the game to not be boring. If you ever played Mario Party or something like that, one of the things that made it so entertaining was that there was so many little mini games. That's kind of what we're looking for, but every single mini game has to help you improve either high-end coordination or visual intelligence, one of those. So the monsters, each of the mini games is going to be represented by a monster like this, and you can see evolutions of the same monster. For example, we have the beep, beep 2, beep 3, and then we have this evolution. So for example, this could be the line angles, right? One type of monster, and then another one that is the line but a little bit harder, or this one. And also we have the same here, and then harder and then harder. And so that's something that we are planning to have, like evolutions of the same mini game, but with different variations of that monster, and we have a ton of them. Then I thought this was cool. Maybe there's going to be a universe where there's like the dark shadows, and you only see silhouettes of the monsters. So we thought that was pretty cool too. Now, how are the battles going to look like inside ArtWarz? Well, inside ArtWarz is like any RPG game. You're going minding your business. You see a monster, you decide to fight it, and then you enter into a battle scene, which is going to be like this. In here, in this demonstration, you click on attack. You're gonna attack. Of course, instead of this is a video. I'm just replaying from a meeting I had with my developer. And then, of course, instead of this is going to be the monsters that I just showed you, right? And then this is just him showing me, like, for example, the line circle, how he was adapting it. And also we have like the line games. But here's the cool thing. Let me just show you how this looks like, right? Actually, let me go back to here. When you click on the enemy, and then it transports you to the battle. And then, yeah, you're going to attack. And then, yeah, attack the Medusa. And then you pick the correct answer, right? So here's my developer struggling to get the right answer. And in here, let me just fast forward. He was explaining to me that when you get it right, your characters do a little celebration. Look, we play it. Bam. Yeah, like the characters are going like, yay, because you got it right. So you get the cling, and then also the character like, woo, we got it correctly. And so that's how it looks like. And now the damage from this character is going to be a lot. Look, this character does around 112 damage. This is an example. This is like the default characters from RPG Maker. But let me fast forward to where you get it wrong. Actually, this one was also correct. This character, after you do it correctly, you do an attack, right? The attack is 69, and then it was actually a double combo. All of that is when the characters get it right. When you get it right, the character does full damage. Let's say this is the damage you can do, right? When you get it wrong, your character is going to do only like 10%, or like it's going to be a random number, but very small of multiplier, that every time you get it wrong, you're gonna do a very little damage, right? And also the enemy attacks you. Every time you attack, the enemy responds to you. So that's what's gonna make it exciting. This came from feedback from one of our students, and when we were showing this, the idea was like only when you get it wrong, you get you get when you get it wrong, you get damage. But if you always get it right, you never get any damage, right? But then he raised a question that it was really cool. Jordan is the student. He said, what if I always get it right, what's the purpose of getting better weapons and better shields and better armor? Why should I? And then we thought about it, and then yeah, you know what? It's better if you get it right or wrong, the enemy is always going to keep attacking you. That's why you need to level up, get better armor, and survive. And also use potions to heal yourself, etc., etc. So yeah, that's a decision we made, and I thought it was a really good decision. And in here, I'm gonna show you what happens when you get it wrong. We're gonna have this character, remember, he does like 120, around 120 damage. And then you get it wrong. First, you get feedback like, oh, careful, all of those were wrong. This was the correct answer. So you can stop and reflect like, oh, okay. And then let's see. He does the attack. Now it was 10. Instead of 120 around there, it was 10 damage. This is pretty cool. So that is how it's going to happen. Now, this is another type of monster. Let me just fast forward. This one would be another type of monster, right? With 5 lines. And then this one is another one, and so on and so forth. We still need some, this is a work in progress. We're going to arrange the lines a little bit. Right now, we just imported it. But the thing is, now we are meshing it into ArtWarz and now into RPG Maker. So that's how it's going to be shown in ArtWarz. And so I'm super excited for this. Let us know in the comments what do you think. If you have any suggestions, any recommendations. ArtWarz is progressing little by little, but every time we get like a milestone, I get super excited. Like, oh yes, this is gonna help so much. And so right now, actually, the next update is going to be a mini game for measuring proportions, like how many times. Like that is something that a lot of students struggle a lot. Like when they're drawing, they mess up the proportions. So if this is you, there's the next couple of updates are going to be really interesting for you. So that's it. Hopefully you are excited as I am. This is going to help a lot of people learn to draw faster and having more fun. Okay, until next time, take care.